The state law banning weapons in school actually makes an exception for people who have a, quote, lawful purpose to carry a gun or another weapon. Now, some legal experts tell me this court decision opens the door for teachers and others to have guns in school. Andrew Goslin was convicted of violating Pennsylvania's school weapons law after he took a knife to his son's Lancaster County school for a parent-teacher conference. But Superior Court threw out his conviction, saying the law allows those with a lawful purpose to have a weapon in school. The knife was lawful because Goslin, a carpenter, uses it for work. Joshua Prince, Goslin's attorney, says the decision has broad impact.
A teacher would, under the Goslin decision, have the right to lawfully carry a lawful weapon on school grounds, provided that it's not for some unlawful purpose.
And it's not just teachers, according to former Washington County District Attorney Steve Trapani, who now represents several school districts.
Potentially, this could open the door for individuals to carry weapons into a school area, claim that they were carrying them for a lawful purpose, and evade prosecution.
Is this a concern for school districts?
I think it has to be.
Following the Parkland school shooting, elected officials from the State House to the White House have talked about arming teachers. The Pennsylvania Senate approved a bill that would allow school employees with training to carry guns. Governor Wolf has vowed to veto the bill. But a veto may not keep guns out of schools because of the Goslin decision.
And I'm very disturbed by it.
Pennsylvania teacher Beth Yoder grew up around guns, but she worries about the consequences of arming teachers.
We should not be packing anything except our lunches when we go to school.
What could go wrong?
I could accidentally shoot a student or shoot someone who might be coming in to protect my students.
The president of the American Federation of Teachers expressed similar concerns during their convention in Pittsburgh earlier this month.
It's a ridiculous, ludicrous proposal. So what does the kindergarten teacher do? Wear the pistol on her on her hip?
In Pennsylvania, she may be able to do that right now, as long as she has a carry permit. Moreover, Goslin's attorney says she would not be required to let her principal or any other school official know that she's armed.
The school district would not know what teachers have carry permits, and they could not force a teacher or other school official to have to disclose that information.
Despite the Goslin case, Allegheny County District Attorney Stephen Zappala says he will prosecute anyone who brings a gun onto a school campus.
Well, you take a handgun onto a school campus, you could expect to be arrested. I don't care if they got a permit or not. You're not going to introduce deadly force on a school campus.
But Goslin's lawyer says police and prosecutors have dropped charges in more than 24 cases since the court ruling. In this case, a personal care assistant at a middle school in Delaware County was arrested for having 2 Glock pistols and 47 bullets in his backpack. But the aide had a carry permit, so the district attorney dropped the charges, citing the Goslin case. You could see people carrying weapons into school and not be prosecuted.
That could be the potential outcome. In today's world, schools are soft targets, and the schools that I work with are very concerned.
In its decision, the Superior Court encouraged the legislature to review the 38-year-old school weapons law. Now, there are multiple bills aimed at improving school security before the legislature, including that proposal to arm teachers. Paul Van Osdol, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.